talking about how to create innovative food system, and we know that the seed is a critical component towards growing, the food that we eat. So there have been some issues about how farmers source their seed, and whether is it GMO, hybrid, and all of that. A lot of confusion. What are those innovative ways? In fact, some of the farmers are unable to afford some of these improved seeds and the likes. What are those innovative ways that farmers can preserve their seed, and how can they also have seamless access to good seeds, going forward?
Yes, crucial to any production in agriculture is the quality of the seed. I want to correct one notion. The cost of seed in any agricultural production is oftentimes less than 5%, the maximum 10%. So that notion that farmers cannot afford it, that means they are paying priority to other activities. But I'll tell you, no matter how good or the best other activities like fertilizer or chemicals, if you don't use the good seeds, you are at the same time wasting resources, because the seed carries the genetic potential for any meaningful agricultural production to be optimal. Now, when you talk of improving access to quality seeds, it's a collaborative approach that's really at seed and promoting, whereby you have at least geopolitical zonal offices. I think that's actually those zones are meant to take care of the needs of farmers in those zones.
What are those things that farmers should do differently going forward to scale up food production?
Not farmers. I would like to think about what SME, small and medium enterprises, can do differently, and what other partners, both public and private, can do differently to advance Nigeria's food security, food and nutrition security. One is we have to be able to showcase what we proudly have in Nigeria. If you look over here, our exhibition stand, everything here is made in Nigeria. Everything edible here is made in Nigeria. Until and unless we're able to put forward our indigenous foods, which are nutritious, which are readily available, we will not get anywhere.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I'm just wondering, we're talking about innovative ways to scale and also ensure food security in the country. We see how flood is affecting farmers across the country.
Yeah.
We see how it's affecting farmers across I'm talking about flooding. It's affecting farmers across the country. We see a situation whereby government dish out policies every year, administration and all of that. What do you think we need to do differently this time around going forward?
Very well. I want to say again, it's all about private sector engagement. Private sector engagement at the highest and lowest level. Let the private sector leaders in the food and agribusiness sector take control and take charge. This is the way to go. We can do as government, civil service, and what have you, continue to recircle our old paperwork, and as new administrations come in. One of the reasons that we instituted the Nigerian Agribusiness Group, I think it was 2013, 2014, was to bring together the captains of the industry. We had 21 chief executive officers who were successful at their own level. And one of the ideas then was to remove this individual influence, which tends to breed corruption in the first place, and let's have an institution that would actually help to support, whether it is water management, which is in this case flooding, or the science and technology innovation that is required to transform our staples beyond Akpu and Gari. And 60 years later, come on now. You guys have sent us out to go and gain education, to go and gain experience. We are here for you. And when recruiting people in government, it is a high time we do these things on merit. not the same old, same old.
I think in terms of policy, there are a lot of policies already that we've developed to support the development of our food systems in Nigeria. I think what we need now is really auditing the policies we have and ensuring that we have the right implementation framework to ensure that we implement whatever we put into those policies. But just very quickly, to respond to your question, I would say that we really don't have to do much. We already have, and I say this in many conferences that we've been for that I attend, we are a lucky country because we have a really vibrant youth and we have a vibrant private sector. Lots of very brilliant, innovative entrepreneurs who are doing amazing things in the agriculture or the food ecosystem. I think what the government just needs to do is to provide the right environment for them to try. What frameworks, what tools do they really need to scale some of their existing business models? And there are so many innovative business models trying to ensure that we increase food production, but not just increase food production, but ensure that we cut down food waste and ensuring that we get the food to the hands of the consumers. So we already have those very innovative business models. The government needs to really support those businesses and entrepreneurs to scale those business models and people that definitely will be able to achieve their food. And more, much more than what we can get. Then we can start to even think about exportation of food. Of course, our priority is to ensure that